Okay. The ones that I have that are like this all blue color, I got these from Michael's. And the crazy thing is, you ever see stuff and be like, oh, I'm gonna buy that and I know exactly what I'm gonna use it for? I did that for a while. I have been to Michael's and looking at their molds, because of course, you know, they have it on the candy aisle, but you can use molds for anything really. But I kept saying, I'm gonna use those for my wax melts. I'm gonna use those. And then I was like, you know what? No, let me buy an actual mold for wax melts or whatever. And the ones that I bought off of Etsy, honestly, they are way smaller than what I thought they were going to be. They're still cute, don't get me wrong, and I'm still probably going to give it a go just so that I can use it or whatever, see how they turn out. But they are just way smaller than I was expecting. I have this scent that is called Gummy Bears and Grape Soda, and it's a nice sweet scent, low-key floral, but it's like a candy scent almost or whatever. And this is what I wanted to do, like the little candies or whatever for it. And here go the other one. But they're just so small. Like, you see how big that is? Palm my hand. When I bought them off Etsy, I swear to you, they did not look this small at all. But, oh well. I'm still going to use them, like I said, to give them a go. But these that I'm about to show you are most definitely the ones that I will be using for my wax melts. And I wish I would have bought them from the beginning. Let's just see. I have the hearts and more hearts or whatever. So I have hearts, then I have just a regular, they said like a gumdrop, I guess you would say, type of mold. So it's that one. And then I have this because I have these scents that smell like you know, like tropical vacation type of deal, and honestly, it smells amazing. So I kind of wanted the molds to match up with the scent, I guess you could say, to kind of give you like a, I don't know, like a, I guess I like kind of set the vibe. So like I said, I have a scent that's like a tequila sunrise scent almost, and it smells amazing. You smell the cherry in it, you smell a slight hint of alcohol, of course, but I feel like something like this, the fruitiness of this will give you that vibe of, you know, tropical summertime and everything like that. So that's what that's for. And then I have these right here, which are unicorn heads. And again, I have some scents that kind of would play well with that. And then this right here, these right here, I really want to use for the fall time, because I have these two scents. I wanted to release them in the summertime, but they're going to get released this fall or whatever. But they smell amazing, and the leaves will fit it just right. It is, you had, I can't wait to show y'all, but they smell amazing. So I am super excited about making these. And like I said, I'm going to sell them in a wax melt this summer, of course, but also during the fall. That's probably when I should have my you know, my wicks and everything sorted out, and then I will actually be putting it into a candle, because it is something that honestly I want to make into a collection. It's only 2 scents, maybe 3. I think it's 2 or 3, one of the 2, that I know for certain will be a collection in itself or whatever, that I would like to keep year round, just because I'm a plant person. I love my plants. So to be able to add this in the scents that I have in mind, chef kiss. So yeah, so I'm excited about doing those. And then again, these are here, just your regular squares that I will be using as well, but I will be using all of these molds for wax melts or whatever. Like I said, I'm super excited about that. Okay, welcome back. My apologies. My camera died. I thought I must have really been rambling, because I thought that I would have finished before it died or whatever. Crazy me. But yeah, those are all the molds that I plan to use for wax melts. And I do still plan to also be right back. I do also still plan to do these type of wax melts as well. This one is my large size, and this is my small size or whatever. But I do plan to do these as well. But I just think that the molds make it a lot, I don't know, just something about it just makes it more fun for me. So I will be doing all of those though. Now, next up on my list to talk about is the kind of soaps that I'm diving more into making. This past, I think it was on April 26th to be exact, I infused, I think like about 6 different herbs into oils. I want to make herbal soaps, and that is something else that I'm like super excited about. I do actually plan to make some soap today. I plan to do a peppermint soap and a plantain soap, and also crap, it's quite a few. Oh, nettles. I have other herbs at home that are still infusing. Some of them are ready, but then some of them are not, need a few more weeks. But like I said, I plan to do a herbal release. All of my herbal soaps will contain straight aloe vera gel, straight from the plant, the actual gel itself. All herbal soaps will contain that, and they all will be made with babasu oil versus coconut oil and my regular cold processed soap. So I'm super excited to share that. I plan to release those as the summer goes on, and showcase them at the markets and stuff that I have coming up. So that is something else that I'm highly excited about. And then I think that's it. Let me double check my notes. Okay, yeah. My markets that are coming up are on July 12th, August 2nd, and August 23rd. And if I'm not mistaken, all of them are with the same lady. I do have to drive across the water for them. For those who do not know, I am in Virginia, 757. But I live in Newport News. I have to drive across the water to Virginia Beach because that's where they will be at. So it's going to be an experience for sure, because if I'm not mistaken, of course, I have to provide like my own tent, my own table and everything. And being that is almost like a 45-minute to an hour drive, that is my task right now, is mapping out how I'm gonna get everything across the water, because all I have is my car, my small car. So that is what's next up on my list. And aside from that, I feel like that's everything. We talked about the candles, I showed you my molds, I told you about some of my plans for the summer, the market, and also me introducing herbal soaps and things like that. And I think that's it. In addition to the herbal soaps, I do plan to of course, make the fun soaps, the fun colorful soaps and things like that. But the herbal soaps are really special to me, because that is something, when I first opened up my business, that's what I said I wanted to do. And honestly, when I took the deep dive into fragrance oils and mica colors and oxides and all of that stuff, I want to say I lost my way. It was a good thing to experiment with all of that, but I still came back around to what it is I actually enjoy, which will be the herbal soaps and making things of that nature. Oh, that's something else. In addition to all of that, I do plan to release body creams as well. My body creams are going to be sold in jars versus a pump. Nothing against it, but I feel like with the pump, you lose out. You leave a lot of product behind, I feel like, with the pumps or whatever. Whereas a jar, baby, you can scrape a jar clean, okay? And I prefer body creams or whatever. So I prefer something it's not, super loose like a lotion, but I do want something with a little more stiffness to it. Still moisturizing, still glides on smooth, but it will be more of a cream in a jar versus a pump. And that's not to say that I will never do a pump. It's just that's where my interest is at right now, is creating something in a jar, because I feel like you'll get more of the product versus using a pump. And some people just leave the extra product in the jar, in the pump, or the product gets, in the tube. It's too much work to get the rest of the product out of there. And I would rather feel like someone is getting their money's worth with using a jar. But other than that, I feel like that's it. If anything comes to mind, I will be sure to do a whole nother video on it. So I do appreciate you listening to me ramble for a bit. But yeah, that is all I have for today. I hope that today has been good to you. I hope the week is good to you. I hope your weekend is even better and you find the time to relax. So until next time. Okay, one more thing I want to add to the video that I was in the process of recording. But I purchased a soap book from Muddy Mint Creator, and it is a great book. If you are looking to get into soap, to make it, to sell it, or you just love the process of how things is made, you cannot go wrong with this book. Here's her book right here. It's called Natural Soap Making, and it's wonderful. Like, I have sat down and read through it. I'm like almost halfway through. She provides you with over 30 recipes in this book. I personally have not made any of them, and although I love reading about soap, I love reading about how things are made, why things are made the way they are, what happens when you mix certain things together, the importance of keeping percentages to a certain amount and everything. Although I love reading and researching all that, I haven't got to a point to where I've made anyone else's recipe. All my recipes I've done, I've formulated myself, but she provides over 30 recipes in her book. And if you're into soap or you're looking to get into it, before you buy anything else, I would definitely buy her book. It was well worth it. I've been following her for the last few years, and the information that she's provided in here is it's wonderful or whatnot. And I don't know, if you're into, you know, soap and how it's made and everything like that, I would definitely say give it a try. You cannot go wrong. I've purchased quite a few books, ebooks and things like that, especially when I first started out, and I can honestly say that this book is better than everything I've purchased prior to. I will definitely say that. So if you're into soap or you're looking to get into it and you don't know where to start at, this would be a good starting point for you. You cannot go wrong with this. She explains everything from the 50-50 lye solution to the ingredients she used. She even went over like essential oils, which is one thing that I was really happy about, because I've used essential oils to scent soaps. I actually like using essential oils to scent soap. Mainly I think the essential oil scents are, you know, they can be a little sharper than your fragrance oils, but we gotta be realistic. It's some scents you can't get with fragrance oils that you can't get with an essential oil that you get with the fragrance oils, which is kind of why I wanted to take that deep dive into that. But again, she talked about essential oils and blending, and that's kind of where I feel like I need to grow a little bit more at, is not just essential oil blending, but also fragrance oil blending, so that I can create more of my own scents and find that thing that will make my brand special. Like, you know what, Tashana has this scent over here and I can't find that nowhere else. Like, I want that for my customers. I want them to know that there's certain scents that I have that you can't find nowhere else. Or you may be able to come close finding somewhere, but you're not going to find my particular scent. And I've done blends before, like your bergamots, your geraniums, and your Palo Santo and things like that. I've done scent blending, but I want to make it more of a thing. I want to take a further deep dive into that. And so, yeah. But I just thought I would share that this has been a great read. It is thoroughly interesting. It's been a nice read, especially for someone, you know, even if you've constantly read about it, it's still nice to have in your arsenal of things to keep you on your toes, or if you want to go back and reference anything. So like I said, definitely, if I were you and you're looking to start somewhere, this is it. All right, I'm officially out now. Bye. All right, it's me again. Before I get started, what I'm about to do next, I just want to make a note of, I have made a reference in my last video, my rambling video, that I want to introduce herbal soaps, and I plan to introduce those this summer, and hopefully I plan to make them for the upcoming markets that I have, the 3 markets that I have. And I already said in each herbal soap, all of them will contain aloe, like aloe vera gel, the actual gel straight from the plant. Something else that I wanted to touch on with that, oh, that's what it was. Excuse me. The infused oils that I said I wanted to do. So I brought a few of them here with me because I plan to make a few batches right now. So I just wanted to show you what it is that I have. And I'll show you the peppermint leaf one right now. And here they go right here. And what I did, I labeled all of my jars. Well, this one just says pea leaf because, of course, peppermint leaf was too long for the label I put up here. But I put up here the type of oil that it is, or the type of herb that it is, and then the type of oil that I put in there. And if you look right there down at the bottom, I wrote up there the date. And it's been in here for about, yeah, this says April 26th, so May 26th, so June. We're coming up on almost 2 months, just a little short of 2 months or whatever that it's been in here. And I just left it sitting in here like this, and every so often I would just kind of come through and I would shake it just like this, just to make sure that everything is thoroughly coated in the oil. But yes, this is what it looks like. And I love the dark color that the oil eventually got. So, because you know about olive oil, it's fairly light unless you're getting extra virgin, and that is of course, you know, dark. But I love how the herb infusing in the oil has allowed the oil to take on, I guess, say like the color of the herb, the darkness of it. So I have two. I did infuse pretty much every oil that I did. I mean every herb that I have, I infused. I did 2 jars worth or whatnot. So yeah, so that's this. I have peppermint leaf, and I'm gonna show you the other one real quick. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. And the ones that I have here, I have nettle, and both of these was also infused on April 26th. And you can't see it for certain, but hold on. It's like a different kind of green or whatever, but give me a moment, put this one down. And then last but not least is plantain leaf. Yeah, I have these two. And like I said, I did 2 jars for every one of them. These are just regular mason jars that I did clean, sanitize everything, and you know, put the herb in to allow it to sit and everything. But yes, today I will be using the 2 peppermint leaf ones. I won't use the whole thing, honestly. I'll be using that. Hold on, hold that thought. I will be using my tall skinny mold for these. I'll show you what the inside looks like. But yeah, this is my tall skinny mold, and it's just exactly like it says. It's taller than your standard soap, and it's like it's tall skinny, but it's still like rather thick, rather wide or whatever. But I do love those. All of my herbal soaps will be made in this particular mold. And yeah, that's it. So now what you're gonna see, I'm gonna go ahead and put my gloves on and start prepping everything so that I can make the peppermint herbal soap. And like I said, will contain aloe, and I will be scenting it with peppermint essential oil. All right, let's get started.